Dear ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. I would like to start this session by appreciating you so much for making this channel grow. If you wish to support us, just subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Kenyans on social media were angry and reacted to William Ruto's proposed new NHIF bill that will see Kenyans pay 2.75% of their gross salary to the health cover scheme. It is funny that now, apart from the 1.5%, there is 2.75%, there is pay as you earn, there is an increment in the NSSF. This has made so many Kenyans angry, and so many took to Twitter, and a majority of Kenyans lamented about the new proposals, and the netizens accused William Ruto of having no remorse for the taxpayers, especially after he signed into law the finance bill 2023, which was termed as punitive, and some accused William Ruto of going overboard. I want to share with you tweets that angry Kenyans shared on their Twitter handle when they were responding to this taxation move by William Ruto. Someone by the name Nyambane said, next ni salary itumwe KRA ndio KRA to pay what they deem fit. I think if I can decipher what he says is that if you are paid 20,000, then KRA should be given the 20,000. Then KRA should now decide that out of this 20,000, you can only take 5,000. That is, if I may understand that tweet. There is another tweet from a Twitter handle by the name David Chirchir. David Chirchir says, amezidi sasa. He should know when and where to stop. I think David Chirchir, if I'm not wrong, comes from the Rift Valley, from the name. Then there's another Twitter handle by the name Macau F. Muli, who has said, after punitive taxes, as it was not enough, NHIF bill is on the way compelling Kenyans to pay 2.75%. With this rate, Kenyans will go home empty pockets. The value of salaried employment is being eroded by the day. Mr. President, how much is enough? Then there's another Twitter handle by the name Peter Kariuki. Peter Kariuki says, from housing levy to NHIF bill, KK government should now give Kenyans a break. By the end of this era, the salary reduction will be slightly above 100%. If there is a time we need Rachel Ruto most as a nation, is now. Only prayers will rescue this country from angry tigers. That is Peter Kariuki calling the KK government as angry tigers. There is also another Twitter handle by the name Miranda Masinza, who says, is President Ruto the one always proposing tax measures and deductions? I thought he has an economics and finance team. Just after signing the contentious finance bill, he is already salivating further on pay slips za watu. Then there's another one by the name Tess. Tess says, employers, please tell the president how much your employees earn. He seems to believe that you are paying them millions. And then there's someone by the name Akech who says, what is the obsession with gross pay that Ruto has embarked on? Ruto wants to tax everything. This will see people pay more for a cash cow for government. Sadly, Kotu Kupet New Nut are very quiet. Abraham says, here we go again. There is a Twitter handle by the name Atieno Okeyo who says, eventually our employers will just send salaries to KRA, then KRA will send us the 10% that we will be left of it. And then let me just read the last two tweets, ladies and gentlemen. There is Steve Mulwa Wakite who says, I think I will discuss with my boss to divert all my salary to Ruto's account. there is no need to collect empty payslips end month. And then there's another one by the name Komache 11, Komache 11. It is only a matter of time before the government decides to introduce 100% tax, because they know best how to manage our finances and they have our best interests at heart. Kabusie. I mean, I've been reading these tweets randomly, and none of these tweets seems to be from a person who is, who feels that this government is doing something better for them. So how comes out of all these tweets I have not stumbled upon one Twitter handler who says Ruto is doing the best thing to continue deducting money so that he can pay loans which Kenyans do not understand? This aspect of you paying loans that you don't even understand is what is going to kill this Kenya Kwanza government. David Ndii, in one of these interviews, said the problem with Kenya is not high loans, but the problem with Kenya is overspending, as communicated by David Ndii, and the level of corruption. So William Ruto is only salivating to the payrolls, to the salaries of all Kenyans. That is what William Ruto is after. How am I going to take everything from these people so that they can just suffer and continue praising me? Because I'm supposed to be the only Zakayo who will bail them out of their poverty, but I'm going to take everything from them. Then I will start thinking of how to give them bit by bit. Because there is no point for William Ruto to continue, kujisumbua ati nikate ngapi, nikate hii, nikate ile. People should just channel all their salary to William Ruto's account, and then from that account, he can decide on what to give Kenyans. I mean, how much he expects that Kenyans can spend. Like, for instance, if I'm supposed to earn 20,000, he can make a decision that, if I'm earning 20,000, I'm supposed to get 3,000, because maybe I should be paying rent of 200. I should be maybe school fees. I should be paying school fees of 100. Then I should be paying, maybe should be eating free, for free. Because at the end of the day, if I'm earning 20,000 and then I'm being subjected to all those deductions, then how much am I left with? I'll be left with nothing, ladies and gentlemen. So William Ruto's move of overtaxing people without any remorse, hii ndio swala ambalo linashtua, and that is why tomorrow in the KAMUKUNJI rally tomorrow, I expect to see Kenyans ambao wamekasirika. I expect to see people in their numbers, and there is a video that I'd like to share with you about Kenyans demonstrating at a police station, and they were saying that tomorrow is going to be a KAMUKUNJI declaration, and because tomorrow is going to be a KAMUKUNJI declaration, it is supposed to be a holiday. I mean, those are not my words, but the words in this video. Just check this video, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, from that video, there is nothing to explain more, because the video in itself is self-explanatory. When I was reading those tweets to you, ladies and gentlemen, there is one Twitter handler by the name Miranda Masinza who said something that I still wonder. And he said, is William Ruto the one always proposing tax measures and deductions? I thought he has an economics and a finance team. Just after signing the contentious finance bill, he is already salivating further on pay slips za watu. That Twitter handler talks about William Ruto to be having economics and finance team. People are supposed to advise him. But how comes he's the one who is proposing these things, and the finance team is not being given that privilege or that responsibility to be the one to propose these tax developments. So this to me is not strange in any way, because when I heard David Ndii and when David went to the media and made those remarks, I could only understand that maybe David was not given time to exercise what he knows. He was just there, someone as a puppet, someone who's just there to do research and probably give William Ruto the findings, and then William Ruto can make a decision thereafter. Maybe he's not the one who's supposed to decide or rather advise William Ruto on what needs to be done. So this tweet from Miranda Masinza and the current happenings ni vitu ambazo zinaendana. Kwa sababu gani? Inaonyesha kwamba William Ruto askizi advice ama an advisor. So dear ladies and gentlemen, I would like to raise my case there, but I think going forward it's not going to be easy for this regime. And just like I said, this regime might not reach 2027 if the latest happenings are anything to go by. Kindly tell us what your comments are below the comment section regarding this sudden declaration by William Ruto, and that's the declaration that has only exposed him to be someone who is salivating for more money from the taxpayer. So dear viewers, allow me to wind up there, and once again I'd like to urge you to stay safe, stay blessed until we catch up again in our next analysis.